Assalamualaikum and good morning. Today, with my friend, we're gonna do an oral presentation. Our topic is how to heal from the emotional injury. So let me introduce myself. My name is M.saiful bin Azlan. Nombor registration 06 DAD 20F 2030, and this is my partner haiqal. So let him introduce themselves.
Okay, now let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Haikal bin Mahadi. My metric number is 06DAD 20F2032. Today we will talk about how to heal from emotional injury. Okay, now I will talk about introduction of the emotional injury. An emotional injury refer to an impairment to or disorder of the intellectual or psychological capacity of someone, as evidenced by observable and substantial reduction in one's ability to function within a normal range of performance and behavior. An emotional injury can be caused from event ranging from an assault or rape to humiliation from a spouse or co-worker. Such forensic cases impose particular demands for sophistication about trauma, effect of stress, and the assessment of function. Post-traumatic stress disorder is a frequently claimed psychiatric condition in civil cases, in part because attorneys are familiar with the diagnosis.
So for my point is, for the heal from the emotional injury, is number one is take a baby step, as you can see in the point, in the PowerPoint slide. You can read, try to make a many change all at once and can backfire. You may become overwhelming or feeling like a failure. If you set an unrealistic expectation. So the meaning of this point is, you make a little step because you are disappointed of your emotional, because your emotional is really fragile right now, because your emotional is feeling not right. So it's a good thing to do. To do thing right is make a baby step, like change a little, not big change, because if you do a big change, you hope more than you think. So if you do a little thing and you hope will be a little, so this is my point, first point. I think it's a good it's a good it's a good point to do, because everybody can do that. Make a little change in your life, because if you change not too much but a little, maybe you can know yourself better.
Okay, my next step is we must be prepared to recover from these emotions. The desire to feel better can be your best ally in the pursuit of recovery. This is to help the guide deal with this emotional injury problem easily. First of all, we must control our mind to become calmer and think rationally. Uh, um, as we know, in this era, the this is because the authority during the total lockdown. So people can do the daily routine normally. As citizen, we should think positively why the following things are done. Of course, it is to deal with this pandemic.
My next point is be patient and persistent. As you can see in the slide, it say that healing is a lot of work. We need to be patient and allow for the time need to get a new slide and skill. The meaning of that, you have to be a patient and more think yourself and more give your time give time to yourself, because if you think to others, it will make you not feeling you worth it, feeling yourself worth it. So if you have time to yourself and know more yourself, so you will know you have actually have a skill and actually have a good skill and have natural skill. Like for myself, I have good at welding like that. Before I don't know how to welding, but if you know more yourself and you try to do that thing, maybe you can go at that. So that's my other point. So be patient and persistent. If you have a emotional injury, you have to be patient and don't be always mad to other people, because that make your emotional more worse.
Okay, the next step is to receive support from loved ones. It is means, in other words, is we must get support from any person that can help us treat this emotional injury problem. For example, a student must refer to a counseling teacher at school. This is because in school, counseling teacher is the appropriate person in dealing with any problem from students. If the victim is not among the students, maybe he is a minor, so he can refer to a parent or guardians. If he is a teenager, anyway, he can refer to friends or human being they feel can help them. Everyone must have someone that with whom he or she feels comfortable to express he or his or her feelings.
My next point is, you can see in the slide, remember that you don't have to heal 100% to improve the quality of your life. Many people mistakenly believe that emotional healing is all of nothing. In this point, as you can see, the big point is, remember that you don't have to heal 100%. So if you have a emotional injury, you you don't have to you don't have to heal 100% because that's it. Nobody is no perfect, and in this world, nobody perfect, and not everything is perfect. So you don't have to heal you 100% and be happy. As you can see in my in the picture, don't want to be perfect life. I want a happy life like that. So if the thing is make you happy, so it's a good thing to do. And this the other thing to you, when your injury, emotional injury will heal is make yourself happy, not other people happy. That's my point.
Okay, then get the help of trained professional is also one of the steps to treat the problem of the emotional injury. Two people who suffer with this emotional injury refer should refer to the help of a trained professional. Has various initiatives in overcoming problems, especially in treating emotional injuries. For such a reason, immediately refer to him. Method of his help may have many ways. So, you can get the help from a phone call or meet face to face to be more effective.
So my next point is, you can see in the slide, be willing to process your feeling and about the past. Try to avoid what happened in the past doesn't work. So which mean is you, as you can know, our introduction, we talk about um, how the emotional injury happen. You can see because of the other people hurt their feelings, and at the workplace, at the college, like that. Just because a lot of students and the new co-worker will more likely have the emotional injury. So if you remember that other people if you remember other people hurt your feeling, just forget it and just avoid what the tragedy happens. So you can just go forward and leave the past behind. So you just move on throughout your life, and you become a more stronger and become a more better yourself. That's my point. So the conclusion from our organization for our in wishes, with me and haiqal, from our topic is, as you can know, is how to heal in emotional injury. The conclusion is, as you can see in the slide, the healing from the emotional injury is really important, because whether or not a mental health problem is present, emotional distress can be overwhelming and affect functionally daily. So if you have a emotional injury, you have to heal as soon as possible, because it can make your daily life worse, because you do have you cannot you cannot control your emotional, you more likely met other people. If you face to face with your friend, come with your friend house. If your friend make a joke with you, maybe um, you cannot accept it because your emotional is not good that time, because your emotional is really fragile. That's because the healing for emotional injury is really important, because um, it can make your daily life worse. And I think if you have it, as soon as possible, go to the doctor, go to the clinic, and make a further for your illness. So I think thank you for watching our presentation and listen our presentation. Thank you Haikal for the wishes about introduction and this, and thank you to the lecturer for hear me and listen to our presentation. It's not perfect, but I do my best with Haikal. So thank you very much. See you again. Thank you for watching.